Welcome everyone to our new superb training facilities which are open for business today. Now I've been told there is a small amount of standing water on the pitch, but that it's just spring thaw and it's perfectly normal. How many millions did we pay for this? Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Grindavik on The Impossible Dream. It is Season 7, Episode 2 today. We are going to be facing, we've got a cup game, and then we have, what do we have? We've got someone in the league. It might even be Breidablik, you know, but anyway, we'll find that out as we go here. We have a little bit to catch you up on. The first thing is that our 5.5 million training ground facilities have been upgraded. They are now superb. There's obviously still the ability to upgrade again, maybe some improved drainage. So we'll definitely look to do that once the option becomes available for us, which it should do. Now, the other thing that has happened, we are now in June, middle of June, which means the European season has ticked over. And the really good news is that the Pepsi League has moved up 10 places to the 57th ranked competition in Europe. Now, that obviously helps us with, you know, just improving the reputation of the league, so better players will want to come. Players that have good reputation, like Gadini, for example, won't want to leave. So that's really, really important. So we've moved it up to 57th. To give you an idea, we're roughly on par with the Scottish Championship. So there's a long way to go. But we are moving up. As a club, we have moved up 137 places inside the top 100. We are now 87th. Now, if you're a superstitious Australian, that is a very, very bad luck number. 13 off 100. It's a cricket thing. Hopefully, that's going to that is not going to come back and haunt us. So yeah, that is that. And Iceland has also risen up the coefficients. We've moved up 4 places to 32nd. So there's now an extra spot in Europe, which is either it could be a good thing, it could also be a bad thing, because the way the coefficient points work is basically all the coefficient points that the teams in the league gain. This is my understanding of it anyway. If I'm wrong, please do correct me. They're all added together and then divided by the amount of teams that are in that from that country that are in. So if there's now 4 Icelandic teams, it means the points we get are being divided by 4 instead of being divided by 3, assuming that nobody else does anything. And so it kind of just dilutes the points that we get. So we do need other teams in the country they've got to start winning in Europe. There's just no other way around it. So that is that. Now, we have got our first competition in Europe, and the first qualifying round is against an Albanian side. So that is a game we should be able to win, let's be honest. So we'll face them shortly, probably next episode, to be honest. It is a Tetua, I think. I have no idea how you would say that. Tuta. Anyway, whoever it is, hopefully we'll be able to beat them soundly. And speaking of beating teams soundly, there's quite a few games to catch you up on since last episode. We want to try and get the season underway as much as possible, try and get back to Europe, which is really where the interest is. The first game after last episode was in the league against KR. Now, they'd had a very good start to the year. They'd won their first 2 games as well. So let's go see how this early season top of the table clash played out. We took the lead when Turpinson fed Gadini. We went down to 10 men, and KR took advantage to pull level. So we just couldn't quite do it with 10 men, to be honest, in this one. It was a game that was I mean, I say it was so comfortable. They had a good chance just after, but I think that was to do with the red card. But you can see on the XG tracker there, we really were comfortable. We just tied with 10 men, I think. And yeah, late on, 75th minute, they got an equaliser. And thankfully, we weren't able to, or we were able, I should say, to hang on to at least a point. So the perfect season is out the door nice and early, which is a way, maybe a good thing. Next up, it was the Cup. Now, of course, we only play academy players in the Cup. We were playing Volsunga, who were, I think they're a 3rd tier side, maybe even 4th tier. So it's a game we should win, even with the kids. Let's see how it went. Turpinson won us the tie. So a cracking free kick was the difference here from Turpinson. Now, we should have won this game by so many more times. Post-game press conference, I was informed we hit the woodwork 5 times. So, as I say, it could have been so much more comfortable for us. There are a couple of new names that made their first starts in this one, so we'll have a quick look at them. First is this guy at the back. he's sort of a jack of all trades, master of none, but he played centre-back for us and did a solid job, to be fair. We had Morty, no, what's his name? Hansi Mortensen. I keep calling him Morty Mortensen, but Hansi Mortensen was suspended, which was annoying. He came off the bench for Axe in the last game and got booked, so he was missing. So he came in and did a solid job, to be fair to him. Partner him at centre-back was the young Axe, Marino Axel Steinarsson. He played centre-back, not right-back, and he did okay. I don't think he's going to make it with us, but he's ambitious, so he played well. And then the guy that was supposed to play right-back was also injured for this one, and so this guy came in, Ignason, and did okay. To be for Inga Nason, it probably is, isn't it? He did okay. Again, he's not going to make it with us, but yeah, this is what the Cup's for. Give these guys a chance, and he played well. So today we have the next round of this, the fourth round. It's against Grotta, so another kit clash. And unfortunately, it's the under-21s, the under-21 European Championships are on. So we're without Holdarsen, Koller, and Rafferson for this one. They're away on international duty, so not ideal, but we'll send out the best team we can and hopefully still manage to get the win. So it was back to league action now with a local derby against Keflavik. Saluk Vadzi gave us the lead. Cisse made it 2-0. And Gadini got our third. Before Keflavik pulled one back before half-time. So what a goal it was that they scored. We finished this game off early. We were 3-0 up after 26 minutes. And their wonder strike aside, we were never really threatened. You can see on the XG tracker even, the second half was really a bit of a non-event, to be honest. Neither team really did anything. So 3-1 in the local derby, that's always nice. Next up, it was Selfoss. We went ahead through Collars first for the club. Axe made it 2-0. And a defensive mix-up allowed Gadini to get our third. Before Borges crossed for Turpinson to make it 4-0. So we were brilliant in the second half of this one. Early goal for Koller, which was nice, and then, just ran away with it in the second half, which is very, very nice to see. Now, this game, all the way through now, we were in the middle of an international break, so we had players missing. Not through the under-21s, I don't think, at this point, but certainly just generally speaking, there was some international games going on. So not our strongest side, certainly the strongest side we could put out, but to get the win as comfortably as we did was a very nice thing indeed. The next game was against Halka. Borges crossed for Gadini to put us ahead late in the first half. Axe got our second, and Antonio picked out Gadini's for our third. Before Bergson made it 4-0. So we just kind of wore them down in this one. They hung on well in the first half, but once we got that first goal, it was relatively comfortable. They did miss a penalty, and it was a miss. It wasn't a save. So, yeah, that is obviously nice. If it got back to 2-1, you don't really know what would have happened. But, yeah, as things turned out, again, middle of an international break to get the win as comfortably as we did was very, very nice. Next up, it was Folsna in the league. Of course, they were the surprise packets last year, finishing joint second, but third with Breidablik. So let's see how they're doing this year. We took an early lead through Kebe's first for the club. Folsna pulled level. And then went in front just before half-time. So, Invincibles is done for the year. We lost the game. It was a little bit of a game of circumstance, to be honest. We should have won. We had enough chances to win. We had enough possession to win. This, I think what happened here was just tired legs. Now, even though we had sort of a strong team, Bakali, he was tired from playing for Australia. I think Suluk Vadzi had just come back, Ostadi had just come back, and Depe from their international duties with their youth teams. Actually, I think Suluk Vadzi is a senior international. But, yeah, I think it was just a case of, even though it looks a strong team on paper, they were just tired. It was just tired legs. And, so unfortunately for us, perfect season is gone. Let's have a look and see what the league table looks like. Perfect season was already gone, I suppose, after KR, but the undefeated season was gone. We're still top. We're still in a very, very good position indeed. KR, you can see they have a game in hand, so if they win that, they will also go to 14 points and be just 2 points back of us with Vikinger. Breidablik are up there where you'd expect them to be as well. But today, we are focusing first up on a cup game against Grotta. You can see they are struggling against relegation this year. And this is what we're expecting from them, a 4-4-2. Now, of course, we played them just last episode and got the win. That was not with the kids going out, though. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out. It is Halfordson in goal. He is sort of second in command to Rafferson in terms of squad goalkeepers. Gonna see a first game. I think he may come off the bench 1 or 2, but Offjord, he is a decent-ish left back, to be honest. He could have a bit of a future with us. Only 17, just turned professional as well. Hansi Mortensen is going to be the star at the back. We need him to have a big game. Next to him is Steinarsson. Now, he's played in the last game and did well, so we're going to give him another game. And Ingason. I said this before. Anyway, he's going to be the right back again. Ingvarsson is going. This is, you can't have two names like that. You're hurting me at this point. He's going to be the defensive midfielder. It's going to be the two stars of the academy, Turpitson and Ormarkson, that go in midfield for us. A little bit further forward, the wide players. Dag Bjartson, he is potentially quite good. Over on the left-hand side is Hinrichsen. He is potentially, again, quite good, but trying to turn him into a left winger because he is left-footed. We're trying to make him more ambitious. So there's a lot of things we're trying to do. Let's hope he can play football amongst all that. And the striker for this one is going to be Stig Tryggersen. Why? Why did I choose Iceland? I guess it could have been Greece. It could have been worse. Anyway, he is decent. He's no Halldorsen, but he's, of course, away on international duty, so this is who we've got. And he should be able to do a good job here for us. The bench, the lesser spotted, Morty Mortensen. I still can't get rid of him. He's here, 22 he is now. We've got a couple of young defenders on here on the bench that we've not really seen before. Good Munson, who would be starting had he not just come back from injury. He's not really match sharp, or you can see match fit. Paul Halson. Now, this is the guy that played centre-back for us last time, so he's on the bench if we need him. Lubasic, who is decent. Again, decent potential there, 17. So if we get a chance, we might give him some game time here. And on the bench, in terms of striking option, is somebody who is 19, hopeless, and the only striker that we had. So there we go. Let's see if we can beat Grotta. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. It's a very similar looking team to what we faced when we played them in the league, and that was obviously our stronger side for us. I think we need to say there's no pressure on this team. It's a Grindavik side in name, but it's not really our Grindavik side, is it? All right, and here we go. We are playing against the 4-4-2. There's an argument to say we could or we should have played a different formation. The issue with that is that you can see we're struggling for centre-backs as it is, and our wide players tend to be amongst our best players. So, yeah, it didn't make much sense in that way to switch things up. We could have played this guy at centre-back again. We could have done it. I just didn't really see that much sense in it, to be honest. We've got a bruised knee for the striker. He's just going to have to suck that up for a little bit because we don't really have any other striking options. Yeah, I mean, they're not helping us. This could have been a home game because we're both top flight teams, but yeah, we're stuck playing it away. Last time, of course, we went out to Por in this round away from home. So yeah, we'll see how we go here. We've got some defending to do. Mortensen clears it up towards Stig Tryggersen, and he and his bruised knee passed it out to Hendrickson. Can he get across into the box? He sort of floats one in. Ingvason down to Turpitson for Ingvason. It's a good one, and it's Dagberg. We've taken the lead. Oh, have we? No, we haven't. Who's off? Is he? Oh, he is offside, isn't he? He played himself back on, but yeah, he was offside. All right. Well, is it going to be 0-0 at the break? Maybe not. There is 2 minutes of stoppage time to come, and Mortensen has done well. Offjord gets it up, but it's coming straight back towards us. Let's see if he can get a tackle in now. It's in there. Mortensen again hacks it clear, and here goes bruised knee. Back for Ormarkson, back to the bruise. He gets it across for Turpitson, can't quite win it. Ingvason, back to Steinarsson. It's forward. It's a good ball. It's down for the bruise. Oh, he's missed. Does an unbruised knee score that, I wonder? Oh, we're not done yet. It is It's over the time. We're a minute over. We're in the 4th minute of 2. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, Jesus. And it is scoreless at the break. We've had one ruled out. We've had a golden chance. But it is still scoreless. There's no pressure on you here today, boys. You're doing okay. We'll fist pump. We'll fist pump. We will fist pump. And do we want to change anything? Could we dare be a little bit more attacking, I wonder? Could we play at a higher tempo? Could we exploit the flanks? All these are good questions, aren't they? Let's maybe play at a higher tempo and not work the ball into the box. He's being hampered by his injury. All right, so if we bring this guy on, he can't finish his dinner. So do we play him as... I mean, how do we work this? Let me think. We're going to have to bring Johansson on, aren't we? Because nobody else can finish. So... yeah, well, let's hope he makes a good impact on his first and probably only game of professional football at Grindavik. We'll encourage them. And we've got a free kick to defend. Oh, Halfadarsson is there. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a cracking save. I thought that went over. All right, come on, boys. Come on. Let's wait. Markson, can he get a tackle in here? He's putting good pressure on. And that ends the highlight. So well done. Steinerson not having a great game. Andy's booked, so we're not going to muck around here. Let's get somebody else on. I wonder if let's give it a focus. We've had chances, haven't we? We have been doing chance conversion training because you may have noticed in the match stats of the games prior to this, we are having a lot of chances, but we are struggling to make them count. We're struggling to take them. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we have been doing that, but it's not to much avail. Turpitson, can he win us another tie? He chips it in. It's a good header. Oh, it's over the top. And only just by Markson, and we are going to extra time. Keep working hard. You'll be rewarded. Don't let this effort be for nothing. I think I like that. Now, the issue there, of course, is that we've got away from our no pressure. Hopefully, that's going to still work out okay for us. The issue we might have here too is we've got a lot of kids that aren't on professional, they're in the youth team basically. Are they going to tie a Turpitson? Can he do it again for us? Come on, mate. Come on. Turpitson, it's a good one. Oh, it's off the crossbar. It's still there and it's hacked clear. Let's go attacking. I think one thing we can say here is that the kids have done much better than they did this time last year. This is a top flight side. And... well, we've got all the way to extra time. Good Nason. Is that the guy we used to have that came through our academy? It's flicked away. Can Markson get there first? No, but Turpinson. He's got Johansson with him. Can he play him in? I think he might have been offside. He's got Markson. He goes himself. And it's over the top. It's a goal kick, so he may have well been onside there. It looks as though we're going all the way to penalties. Do we have any good penalty takers at all? Never mind on the bench. Who's on the bench that can take a penalty? Lubasic, okay, so you can come on for somebody. And that's about it. So Lubasic will come on, play left back for a little bit here. Have I paused this so that we have time to do this? I have. All right, so Lubasic comes on for him. And it is going all the way to penalties. All right, well, I think... yeah, just stay calm and back yourselves, really, isn't it? I don't know what else we can... no, we can't fist pump. Can we point our finger and say that? We can. Nothing like somebody pointing their finger at you and saying stay calm, is there? All right, let's see what the young goalkeeper can do against Santos. Scored against us in the league. Oh, he went the right way. But he couldn't get it done. Lubasic, it's going to be his first touch of the game. I'm not always a big fan of just bringing a player on to take a penalty. Oh, and that's why... so we are already in a little bit of trouble here. Can the goalkeeper rescue us here? No, he goes the wrong way on this occasion. This is such a no-brainer. Just put it up here so we can see. Here we go, double Judson. He had a goal ruled out. Rule that one out, ref, you mother effer. It is 2-1. We need a save or a miss, don't we? Come on. Oh, it's another good one. And again, the goalkeeper's gone the wrong way. Damien Markson. Come on. We need him. He's a senior player in this team and he puts his chance away, but we're still a penalty behind. Hafadelsson, come on, mate. We need you here. We need you to pull out a save. Oh, and he's gone the wrong way again. All right, Turpinson steps forward. The other one, the other star of this team. Took us through in the last round with a wonderful free kick. Couldn't quite do the same thing here, but can he keep us alive? If he misses, we're out. Come on, Turpinson. And, well, we've fallen in the fourth round again. A much better performance and missing very, very key players in this team. But we just couldn't get it done, could we? You wonder... I mean, I don't even wonder. I'm fairly sure that if we had our three that would have been in this team, particularly Haldalson up front, we would have won that game. So, such a shame for the kids to fall short there. I mean, could we have left him on with a bruised knee? It said he was hampered by his injury. But yeah, Turpinson makes a promise. It's a debut for the left back or for a couple guys there. Yeah, it's obviously a shame, but it is what it is. You know, the kids are getting a match experience, and what we can do now is we can send them all out on loan to get actual experience. All right, guys, wait right there. It's Breidablik in the league next. They're always a tough game, so let's see what we can do there. Okay, welcome back. Now, this is a big game in our season. If we were to lose this, then suddenly, you know, the league doesn't look quite so comfortable with European football just around the corner. If we win it, then I think we can all take a deep breath and it should all be fine. Now, let's have a quick look at what we're doing here. We are expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation out of them. And the team that we're sending out, it is more or less the strongest team. It's Andreasen in goal, Depe, Axe, Salukvadze and Ostadi as the back four, Antonio Capiello and Boccali in midfield, Kebe and Borges, our two really, really pacey wingers. It's Gadini up front, will be attacking, and yeah, let's get up there. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Catano up front for them. That's a good name, isn't it? I don't recognise too many other former players of ours, or any former players of ours there at Tor. What do we say to this? We're the favourite. Their home form's important. I do like that as a team talk. So let's say that. We'll fist pump, make me proud, and we'll get up there. And here we go. This is, yeah, this is a big game, as I say. Now, the transfer window is just about to open after this game. I think before even the next one, we get to July 1st, which is when the transfer window opens, not just for us, but contracts will expire in Europe as well. We have got a couple of bids that have come in for Bergson, the centre-back. Now, he is away right now. Now, I did get messages that Iceland under 21s had lost 6-1 to Spain. I don't think that was a group game. So I'm hoping that they're going to be back. That means sooner rather than later now, which would be fantastic if they could. That also means, of course, they got out of the group, which is good for Icelandic football. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I'm going to try and, as I say, now we're out of the cup, loan off a bunch of the youngsters so that they are at least playing. Ideally, I'm going to try and find, there's a good ball for Gadini, Kebe in there for Boccali, and their goalkeeper has made a wonderful save, but someone's offside. It may have been Gadini, I think. And there's a ball for Borges. Now we know he's quick. He's going to catch most balls and keep them in. As he has a second chance at this now. He's gone really, really well. And has a go. The goalkeeper's made a second wonderful save. But it is all Grindavik just now. Can we put this ball in the back of the net? Back post. And there it is for Gadini. A 17th of the season. And he's just deadly from everywhere, isn't he? He scored a few goals from corners recently. And yeah, Capiello with the ball in. Towering head up, and the goalkeeper can't stop that one. Salukvadze was there as well. So back post is a very strong area for us in the air. Yeah, so I'm going to try and loan out some players. Oh, it's another one, and then it's Axe, who has a 5th of the season, and it's 2-0. And, well, we've got going now, haven't we? So, yeah, we're going to try and loan out some players that are sort of not good enough for us, sort of 2-star players. The likes of Halkson, who was playing in our midfield, I mean, even as recently as last season, not really going to play anymore for us. So, if I can get him loaned out to a team that's going to be in Europe, where I imagine, I mean, he's a decent midfielder, so he's certainly not going to let them down. I imagine he would be stronger, or at least squad depth for them. So, yeah, if we can do that, try and help the European teams first, then that's obviously a good thing for us to do as well. And yeah, I mean, we need to make sure that our youngsters are playing as well. So hopefully, I mean, KFA, I wish there was a way to see their league table. I mean, there probably is if you get done. There's a good ball for Gadini, and he's not missing that. He has 2 now. and 18th of the season, and that is 3-0. Yeah, I'm sure there is a way, you know, if I had the what's it called, like the DLC to or whatever it is to mods. That's what I'm looking for, to go further down in the system. But I don't have that, obviously. This is just the base game, more or less. So, yeah, it's sort of a little bit frustrating not to be able to see how close they are to going up. But the dream would be to get an affiliate team in the second tier, so we can send our kids down and they can play, you know, at a level we can kind of see a little bit more. All right, we're going to say don't get complacent here. We've got a stressed out Sulukvadzi. Don't be stressed, mate. You're absolutely fine. And we do have one or two youngsters on the bench here. Hansi Mortensen, Gudmundsson could do with some game time as he comes back to fitness. So we might look to make that change. The big fear once the window does open is Antonio, though, because he does have that 180 grand release fee and he's not willing to negotiate a new contract. So we might struggle to keep hold of him. I'm almost at the point where I wouldn't mind selling him. There's a cracking ball for Kebe, who puts it through the goalkeeper. That's enough for me to get Gudmundsson on and try and get him a little bit of match fitness. But yeah, ideally I wouldn't mind selling. If he's going to go, I'd rather sell him for like 170,000 and get a 50% sell on than the 180, obviously. Because I mean, even 180 grand now, it's not life-changing money for us. Because at the time when we saved him, when we signed him, you could say we saved him. Just on, wasn't it? I mean, that would have been a decent fee for us. So, you know, it's a sort of the thing where, you know, things change. And, yeah, the issue is going to be replacing Antonio because he is really, for our level, you know, the passing and vision and whatnot are really quite good. So, yeah, that's going to be a difficult one. And Andreasen is there, as he so often is. If you get past our defence, you've got big Andreasen in goal, who is very, very good. Gadini chips one forward, and that's just over the top from Sulukvadzi. All right, let's get Gadini off for Daesh. Give Daesh a bit of game time here. And is there anybody else? We've got the young right winger on the bench. I want to give Kebe time because he's just coming back from his broken ankle. And he does need to get that match fitness up and match sharpness, more importantly. Borges has done well, and Kebe is there. He has a 5th of the season. I don't think they're all with us, though, somehow. But anyway, he's done really, really well. We worked it nicely. We found the space. And, yeah, Borges is there straight across goal. And Kebe is just a little bit too bright for their left back. So, I mean, if this is the best Breidablik have to offer, then we have absolutely nothing to worry about. The issue, as it always is, when European football starts, the league form does just naturally drop off because these guys tend not to play. Kebe, the Daesh can't find the back of the net. But this is a nice little boost to the goal difference as well. Kebe now for a hat-trick, I think it would be, wouldn't it? Kebe. Oh, just over. 10 minutes to play. This is as comfortable as I can ever remember us beating Breidablik. It's been an absolute demonstration. And yeah, they've had an off day. We've had a good day. And 5-0 is the result. And that is a very, very good day indeed. So Gadini with 2, Kebe with 2, Axe with the other one. And suddenly we're 4 points clear again of Vikinga. And what's that? 7 points clear of everybody else. So 5-star Grindavik triumph, which is excellent. The fans want him permanently. Old Kebe will take him permanently. 2 goals and 2 assists is a decent afternoon's work, isn't it? But that will do it for today. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you do. We'll be back next time. We'll come back for the Champions League leg. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much of a blowout, but I worry a little bit at home. First leg against an Albanian team that we might put on a little bit of a show. But that's all for next time anyway. Let me know how you think we'll do, what you'd like to see us do on the transfer market as well. That'll be open by the time we come back. And hopefully we still have all our stars. Take care.